Hey there everybody, welcome to my kind of review and I guess tips and tricks regarding Warframe's latest update number 17. In this update we received basically Parkour 2.0. So your ability to move around in this game has been drastically changed, and basically like the max speed that you can reach has been increased. You can move a lot faster, and you're no longer limited to moving at the speed of which you can copter with your melee weapon, which is basically, for those that are not aware, prior to update 17, you could do melee attacks in air. I can't do them right now because I'm in my dojo, which is like a no weapons zone kind of deal, but if I was actually in a combat zone, pull my melee weapon out, jump, do a melee attack in the air, it'll propel you forward with a lot of momentum. And that is kind of how people would get around in the quote-unquote olden days of Warframe. So now Update 17 has come out. What's changed? What are our new mobility options? How do we use them as effectively as possible to move as quickly as possible? The main new movement tool that you've been seeing me spam a lot already is the bullet jump. So basically you crouch and press jump, and you will leap with great momentum in whatever direction you are facing. If you look down, it'll just propel you up. So that's kind of pretty much the gist of how it works. Now you also have this, which you see me gliding through the air. If you are airborne and you aim down sights, you will see those black lines kind of appear below you. Who knows what those are supposed to represent, but basically those indicate that you are doing an air glide, and you basically say screw you gravity, and you will fall at a very, very, very slow rate, and generally just increase your time that you are airborne. So what you see me doing here is combining the bullet jump forward with air glides, and you are able to move forward at breakneck speeds because you are not you are not losing any momentum when you enter this air slide. So your ability to traverse maps quickly is greatly increased by combining those two abilities just repetitively over and over and over. Very spammy, very simple, pretty much impossible to screw up. Unlike, bunny hopping in other games like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Titanfall, that kind of thing. But there is kind of sort of, I guess, more traditional bunny hopping now as well. So if you press shift, you will roll forward. Or, if you're holding a direction, you'll roll in that direction. Aiming down sights and you hold shift, you'll, leap in that direction or do a backflip backwards, whatever. But what you can do is if you press shift and jump at the same time, you will roll into the air. And if you hold forward while doing so, it is possible if you time it just right to gain momentum that way and start going relatively quickly. However, I think that this is mostly due to the double jump that they've added. So with the new double jump, that seems to also just generally, whenever you do an action, if you double jump in midair, that will add momentum to whatever movement that you're doing. So what I think that, when I first read about this, bunny hopping thing, I think what people are actually experiencing is they're just doing the double jump really close to the ground, and that is actually what is adding momentum to them. Because you'll see a lot of times I just drop to no speed and then jump all over again, and I'm not really adding momentum. So I'm not entirely positive if that is just execution error on my part, or if it was execution error on the part of the person that originally claimed that there was, shift and jump bunny hopping like this, and he was actually just doing a regular jump followed by a, like a double jump in the air like that. See if I intentionally screw it up. See how like the speed is relatively close? I think it might be something like that, but maybe there's something more at play that I'm just not really following at this point. But anyways, that's your main new mobility tools. I mean, yes, you can now freeform wall run, so you can change directions, and you can go up, or you can go to the left, or change directions to the right, and go all over whatever way you want, and it's a lot more freeform and open now. You can also cling to walls, just like you could before, but now you don't start to slide down after a while. You can just stay there for a lot longer. And that's kind of just the fundamentals of it, right? Like, the main thing, like the main takeaway from this that you should have is what I'm doing right here is just bullet jumping into the right-click air glide, and that's pretty much all there is to it. That's pretty much the easiest, most repetitive, but I guess repeatable way of increasing your maximum velocity, just going really fast and covering terrain very quickly. And ever since one of the like 16 point something updates, I believe, they actually changed the way that enemies track you and are able to shoot you, like the just the AI enemies that you will face. They changed them so the faster you are moving, the lower their chances of actually hitting you. So if you're doing this all the time and you're running with a shotgun, it's pretty much impossible for them to actually get a beat on you, do damage to you. So you basically become invincible, and you could just herp derp around whatever stage you want with a Strun Wraith, fully, you know, modded out, formatted out, and you're not gonna take damage. That's kind of just not something that's gonna happen. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how you're liking the new mobility system. I think it's really great, and it's really helping people to just, you know, become the best ninja they could possibly be, I suppose. That is kind of the tagline of the game, right? Be ninja. So, really great update. Glad DE has finally seen the light and embraced proper mobility tools within their own game and with their own little flavor and style. It's a whole lot of fun. PvP has improved greatly because of this. You no longer are pretty much forced to be running a bow prime all the time in order to, you know, have any semblance of competitiveness in PvP, so I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoy as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Take care.